What they found inside was shocking. His 11-year-old son was confined in a metal, cage-like structure wearing only a diaper.
All right, you guys, welcome back. So I know you guys have heard me say several times that I find people, humans, scarier than any entity, any skinwalker, anything else on this entire earth. And soon you're going to find out why. I do have a question. This could reveal my age probably, but who cares? Does anybody know what this is? So, Blockbuster Video Kid Print. Why do I have one of these? Well, let's see. On the back it says, what is a kid print video? Your kid print video provides an invaluable means of current identification for your child in the event of an emergency situation. Okay, so basically we have here where you can, wait. You see where you can put in your name, address, phone number, parents' name, blah, 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 blah. And why do I have one of these? Well, I was a victim of a kidnapping back when I was 4 years old. And so I think my mother thought it was a good idea to put me on one of these videos at 7. So apparently I survived the kidnapping, but it's very important, or at least back in those days, it was very important to keep some sort of identification of your child. And this was the way to do it. So how many of you guys have one of these, or can say that you have one of these? I hope you don't have to say that you had one of these. But anyways, this is why I feel like people are scarier than anything else in the world. Because, I mean, I got kidnapped by Santa Claus.
Please help me! Please help me! Help me, please! Somebody help me!
These are moments when victims are kidnapped on camera. Let's start with this very violent suspect, caught on camera trying to snatch a little girl away from her mother at a Dollar General store. On June 7th, 2016, a mother and her 13-year-old daughter were shopping at a Dollar General store in Hernando, Florida, when 30-year-old Craig Bonello decided it was a good time to kidnap the minor. In what became a literal tug-of-war, the mother fought fiercely to wrestle her daughter free from Bonello's grasp as he tried to drag her away. The mother prevailed, forcing Bonello to flee without the child. As he attempted to escape the store, an arriving deputy apprehended him. He was charged with kidnapping, but was remanded to a mental health facility after being found mentally incompetent to stand trial. Next up,
And that's how he got away with it. Okay. Let's move on.
doorbell camera captured a dangerous criminal snatching a young girl from her mother's grasp and driving off to do evil things to her.
Help me! Help me, please! My daughter just got kidnapped!
On May 18th, 2019, law enforcement across Texas launched a high-priority manhunt after 51-year-old Michael Webb forcibly took an 8-year-old girl from her mother and fled in a vehicle. Later, Fort Worth police received a tip suggesting the child might be inside a nearby hotel, eventually locating the suspect in one of the hotel rooms.
Fort Police Department, open the door! Oh, man, I'm getting fed. Open the door! Open it now! Break it. Open it! Hands! Let me see your hands! Step out here! Step out! Step out!
Get him.
Wasn't bad, wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, man. Hey, here she is. Got her. We got
You
her.
found her? Good.
We got her.
Good, good, good.
Yes. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah. Bring it out. I got it.
Officers rescued the girl and rushed her to safety, but disturbing evidence at the scene, such as bloodstains on the bed, suggested her innocence was already stolen. The suspect, found unclothed at the scene, was arrested and taken into
Despicable.
custody.
We need an EMT, get home med-sar. Yes, no, don't worry about your clothes. Don't worry about your clothes. Let's go.
Poor little bub.
Come on, sweetheart. You're okay? You safe? We got you. You're gonna be okay.
After receiving treatment at the hospital, the child was reunited with her family, while the suspect was booked into jail and during questioning admitted to having used threats to intimidate the child.
What did you say to scare her, Michael?
I told her that if she said anything, that I would do something to her parents. And if I was in jail, I would have my friends to do it.
The suspect faced charges of kidnapping and sexual assault, and the jury delivered a guilty verdict in under 10 minutes. Michael Webb was handed a life sentence without the chance.
Oh, but wait a minute. He did not need to go to a mental health asylum or whatever they said in the first one. Oh, okay.
Of parole. Following the sentencing, the Pleas state prosecutor had this to say.
We hope, that this gives a measure of comfort to the victim and to the family and to this community, that he's never going to be out.
Next, CCTV footage caught a deeply disturbed man abducting a little girl who had come to his sister's home for a sleepover.
Shut up and get off me! Why? Dad, take me back to your house! What the f*** are you doing?
Help me, dude!
Yeah.
Help me! Dad, come here! Come here! No!
On March 2nd, 2024, Akron police responded to a neighborhood after receiving reports that a man had abducted his sister's friend's child, who was staying overnight at the home he shared with his sister and niece, and had attempted to flee with her to a nearby neighbor's house.
Stop, no! I'm telling. Stop!
Dad!
Shut up and get off me! Why?
Dad!
Take me back!
Dad!
Dad, take me back to your house! What the f*** are you doing?
Dude. Dad!
What are you doing?
Dad!
What are you doing?
Is he saying dad?
What the f*** is that?
What the f*** are you
Okay,
doing?
it's a little girl.
No, what are you doing?
Man, get the f*** up! Bro, get in! Help me!
Get her!
Help me! Dad, come here! Come here! No, come here!
Oh my goodness.
Come here! Who are you?
I'm
Who are you?
God! I'm gonna kill you! I wasn't
Wait, who?
I'm gonna kill you!
What is your name?
Jason, I think the name I'm taking that. What the fuck?
Take my dick! Go in the house. Go in the house. Go in the house. Hey man, what the f***? Go in the house.
But I need to go back to
Okay, yes, go in the house. I'm fine. You're fine here. I'm not going. No, Joe.
Get the f*** out of here. Dude!
Wait a minute. So what about all the other children that are over at that house for a sleepover? Like, they need to... What? Call the cops. They haven't called the cops yet? This is crazy.
I'm gonna kill you!
Get in here.
Tell me that it was he was still inside the class!
What the f*** is going on?
Shh. Wait a minute. Wait.
Huh?
You what?
He picked me up and I...
Who is this?
This is...
What the f*** is you doing?
Stop. First of all, okay, if you look at that woman, I kind of feel like that woman knows what was going on, and now that it's gotten out and she's caught, she's gonna pretend like she doesn't know what's going on. But look how dumbfounded she looks on her face. She knows what was going on.
The neighbor to whose house the suspect had taken the child intervened immediately, securing the child from the deranged man. It wasn't until the officers arrived to investigate, finding the suspect already restrained at gunpoint by the brave neighbor, that it became clear the suspect was suffering from serious mental health issues.
So, not to be rude or anything, but it seems like everybody that has peach skin is suffering from some sort of mental illness. But if the person is brown, then they get locked up, they get a sentence within 10 minutes, according to the last video. But either way, it doesn't matter what color your skin is. If you're, going after children, you're still going after children.
He don't got no gun though?
No, he don't have the gun.
Cool, go back inside. Let me chill. Let me figure out what's going on. 17. Anybody en route could slow down. Nobody has a gun right now. I have the mail right here on the porch.
I apologize for that hot
Stand up. Stand up.
Listen.
17, I copy.
Bitch.
All right, listen.
You know?
That's my neighbor.
That's your neighbor?
That's my neighbor's brother.
Okay.
He did yard work for me and everything. For some reason, he came to me with a little girl tonight.
Help me, man. Where the little girl at?
Right here.
In the house.
The child was safely returned to the parents, who were called to the scene, while the suspect was taken to jail and charged with kidnapping. Next, this dangerous man was caught on camera trying to kidnap 2 children from their mother's arms, violently assaulting anyone who tried to stop him.
He's after a lady with her kids. He's in the store. We can't get him out.
On May 25th, 2025, at Chucky's convenience store in Las Cruces, a woman was preparing to leave in her vehicle with her 2 children when 22-year-old Daniel Beltran Arroyo suddenly attacked her, demanding that she hand over the kids. The disturbing scene prompted passersby to quickly call the police.
I mean, what do you think that they're doing with these children other than the obvious, for their own pleasure? But what are they actually doing? Are they actually selling them so that way they can, for me, it's not a joke, but I'm just curious. What do you guys think that they're doing with these children?
He's after a lady with her kids. He's in the store. We can't get him out. They're on their way. Everybody's on their way, okay?
Several passersby tried to intervene, but were brutally beaten by the violent suspect. Even as they managed to distract the suspect long enough for the children to run back into the store, the suspect chased after them, assaulting store employees and even punching an elderly man who tried to intervene, leaving him bloodied. The suspect then made his way to the restroom, where the mother and her 2 children were hiding, and began trying to kick the door down.
It's okay. They're on the way. They're almost there, okay?
While police had not yet arrived, hope was not lost. 16-year-old high school wrestling champion Kanan Bauer, who was getting gas a street away, heard the commotion and raced into the store, despite visible bloodstains on the floor, which would have scared most away. Kanan went straight to the restroom, tackled Arroyo, dragged him into the store aisle, and used his wrestling skills to restrain him for over 7 minutes, until officers arrived to take Arroyo into custody. Arroyo was charged with kidnapping, battery, and assault. Tragically, in an unrelated accident in 2022, the brave young hero Kanan Bauer lost his life in a fatal motorcycle crash. Next up, police bodycam footage captured a deranged man who had kidnapped an elderly woman and was attempting to throw her off a balcony.
Where is he? Hey! Let him go! Let him go!
Oh my goodness!
On October 24th, 2024, Queensland police responded to an apartment complex following reports that 23-year-old Tyrone Kuwaiti Sampson had thrown an electric scooter from a balcony and taken an elderly woman hostage.
Say that. Where is he? Say it! Hey! Let him go! Let him go! Let him go! Let him go! Get him go!
I'll be quiet.
Don't reach for something in your pocket. Let your hand go.
Let your hand go, buddy. Let your hand go.
Oh, really? Calm down just for a second. My watch!
Mighty funny, though. He wasn't thinking about his watch whenever he was trying to assault that old lady.
After being taken to the hospital, Sampson was later transferred to jail, where he faced charges including obstruction, destruction of police property, and assault, ultimately receiving a 10-month prison sentence.
That's it?
Next, police had to rescue a woman from her psychotic ex-boyfriend, who had kidnapped her across state lines in an attempt to force her into marriage.
I was in Las Vegas. He broke into my Las Vegas apartment and stole me from my home.
On January 31st, 2017, a multi-state manhunt was launched for 31-year-old Jack Morgan and his 19-year-old transgender partner, Sophie Brown, following the abduction of Jack's former girlfriend, 28-year-old Jane Preeb. The alert came from a neighbor who saw Jack forcibly pulling Jane into a white van. Authorities tracked the suspects using their mobile device, and with coordination between more than 4 law enforcement agencies, the suspects were eventually located in New Mexico, where local police moved in swiftly to make the arrest.
Passenger! There is a passenger! There is a passenger! Open the door! Getting outside! Get the other way! Clear coming back! Hey, keep them up! Keep them coming back! Keep them coming back! There's a passenger! There's a passenger, 48! Go ahead, go ahead. Hands up! Hands up, passenger! Get on the ground, passenger!
The suspects were swiftly taken into custody and secured in a patrol vehicle as additional officers rushed to retrieve and assist the victim.
Got a camera. You need a...
Oh my God, thank you.
Okay. Is that it? Rolling? I got throwing.
I can only imagine her relief. I mean, just to see the cops there, it's like it's the biggest relief. Oh my goodness.
Okay, we're gonna get you out of here, okay? We're gonna get you out of here.
Do you need me to say anything about what happened or anything?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Just hold on for now, okay?
Just hold on,
We're gonna
okay?
get some pictures and we're gonna get you out, okay, man?
She had been restrained in shackles, treated no better than an animal. Officers swiftly unfastened the restraints, and through tears, the victim began to share the harrowing details of her experience.
He choked me out like 6 times.
Here it is, here it is. Okay, hold on. Give me time.
My word.
Oh my God.
Where are you guys going?
I was in Las Vegas. He broke into my Las Vegas apartment and stole me from my home.
Las Vegas, New Mexico?
Nevada.
Nevada?
He fucking hauled ass.
Do you know the guy?
Yeah,
His
he's my
ex-boyfriend.
ex-boyfriend. How did you know?
They called us and told us.
Who did?
I was up at the office trying to run him, see if we had anything on him.
Oh my God.
Were you able to get a hold of somebody to tell them where you were at, or no?
He dragged me out of the place and I fought so fucking hard because I was like, this is how you die. And I think a neighbor saw me getting dragged out. He choked me out like 6 times because I kept fighting so hard.
Okay, did you lose consciousness when he was choking you?
Yes, like 6. He choked me out 6 times.
Okay. You guys want to pull one of your units up here and put her in it? That's all.
I'm just curious, like, how does he expect her to marry him after doing all that to her? That doesn't make any sense at all.
I was just gonna see if that's all right with you guys. I don't know whose it is, so.
I wear glasses and they're fucking wrecked on the floor of my apartment. God, I'm so thankful.
Okay, you want to have a seat in here, warm up? All right.
Thank you.
Authorities learned that Jack and the victim had ended their relationship during their college years, and that the abduction had been meticulously planned for more than a year. The
He's
suspects
crazy.
intended to take her to a remote cave, manipulate and coerce her into marrying Jack. Ultimately, Jack was convicted of kidnapping and handed a life term, while his partner, Sophie Brown, pleaded guilty and received 63 months behind bars, followed by 5 years of supervised.
I'm so confused. Okay, Sophie, 63 months in prison and 5 years of supervised release. Why was she even a part of this whole thing? This makes absolutely no sense. Is that his sister? Is that his cousin? Like, who is this woman that is participating in this nonsense?
Release. In this next case, a doorbell camera captures a kidnapping attempt in real time.
Please help me! Please help me!
Mark Anthony Fredrickson was arrested in Hillsboro, Oregon in April 2024 after abducting his wife outside a home near Southeast 32nd Avenue. He was arrested the next morning and charged with kidnapping and harassment. Despite the serious charges, he was released on bail. No updates on the case have been made public. Next up, police had to rescue an 11-year-old autistic boy who was being held captive by his parent in a filthy cage covered in feces.
Hello? Jennifer!
wanted out of school.
I know you want the gate open, baby. We're working on that right now.
On April 23rd, 2024, Nevada police officers, accompanied by a school truancy officer, visited the home of Jeffrey and Misty Scalin to perform a welfare check after their 11-year-old autistic son had been absent from school for an extended period. When they knocked, there was no response, but inside the house, they heard loud screams, the sound of a gate being shaken, and a child shouting, "Let me out," immediately signaling that something was terribly wrong.
Jeffrey? Sorry to wake you up, bud. What time did you go to bed?
About 2, 3.
This morning?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not horrible. You got some sleep.
Yeah.
Even though the kids might have kept you awake some.
Yeah.
So I'm just here because they asked me to be here.
Okay.
Based on the situation, the kids haven't been in school. One of them is being homeschooled for the number of days that they haven't been in school.
Yeah.
So they got a few questions based on what they need to do as a school representative.
I mean, do you hear that child in the background saying, please? They just need to stop with all this conversation and go straight through the door and save that child.
Okay.
For truancy, okay?
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It sounds like you got some challenges here at the house. Your wife and you have different, schedules to probably try to handle the kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's great. It sounds like you're trying the hardest you can to make the situation work, right? So, but they still have a job to do based on, their policies and.
Yes, we're just checking because they haven't been at school. He's not in school today, and I think he hasn't been at school. They're supposed to be in Nevada Learning Academy, but they haven't been, enrolled. So we're just concerned to see. We just want to check that they're all okay, so that I can bring the report back to school. What concerned me was that I heard the banging, and he said, "Let me out, open the door." He thought it was police. He's like, "Police, let me out." So, but then when I asked if he's okay, he stayed quiet. So I just wanted to assure that I can see that he's okay.
Oh yeah, he's okay.
And a kid like that, it makes sense that they would say, "Let me out."
When officers asked for permission to enter, Jeffrey surprisingly agreed. What they found inside was shocking. His 11-year-old son was confined in a metal, cage-like structure wearing only a diaper. The space was filthy, with boarded-up windows, trash scattered everywhere, and human waste smeared across the walls and floor. It was immediately clear they had walked into a house of horrors. Their concern quickly shifted from the boy to his siblings, prompting them to check on their well-being as well.
Hey, buddy.
We had to do this because it keeps him from kicking holes everywhere in the house.
Does he have he doesn't hit his head on the walls or anything like that?
No.
Okay. How about the other children then that are supposed to be in school?
Yeah, they're upstairs.
Are you able to get them down here?
Yeah.
Although the other children were physically okay, they too appeared neglected. Jeffrey claimed they had all been sick with the flu and said the boy was locked up because he was super destructive. However, the officers weren't convinced and immediately called Child Protective Services as Jeffrey's wife soon arrived on the scene too.
Good. I don't blame him. I mean, did you see that guy's eyes? He's definitely either super scared because he knows what's about to happen or he's super high. Okay, and those children need to be protected.
So the situation is we're gonna need somebody out en route here. So we got our SVU on the way. Their most autistic child, whose name is basically caged into the downstairs living area. And when I say caged, he's naked. There's feces around. It's extremely messy in the area. And windows are boarded up.
I mean, cops have got to be the strongest individuals other than soldiers, of course. But they have got to be the strongest individuals I know on this earth because they have witnessed a lot of horrific things and they just keep going. So hats off to them.
Yeah. When did you have this installed then?
A few years ago. It was probably 6 years ago.
Oh wow, okay.
Hey, the bubble guppies? Oh, the gate opened. You have beautiful voice. I love to hear you talk. Can you tell me something else?
Oh yeah.
The gate open soon? Yes? Would that make you happy? Oh, I can't wait to make you happy, buddy.
Get open!
He doesn't answer. He's just.
Hello? Get open!
Yeah, but you know what? Sorry. You know what, though? I mean, if they built this thing like 6 years ago, I mean, because this is not something that they just built overnight and then put this child in there, but it's been there for a while. And that's a bit concerning. So maybe they did do that for an actual reason. I mean, yeah, it looks and seems inhumane. But what they should have done is actually get him into therapy or have somebody involved so that way they can make a better decision other than keeping him in a cage like an animal.
I know you want the gate open, baby. We're working on that right now.
The boy, who struggled with speech difficulties related to his autism, was denied access to school and confined in a cage, conditions that likely worsened his challenges. Along with his siblings, the 11-year-old was taken from the home and placed into protective custody by Child Protective Services. Both parents were...
To be honest, though, I know I'm interrupting this a lot, but to be honest, I also don't trust them because I kind of feel like these children are just disappearing, and I don't know if they're sending these children into those, child trafficking links or whatever you see in the news, because I don't know what's real and what's not, but I kind of feel like that's where they end up going. So if you have ever been taken out of your house and placed into foster care and all that kind of stuff, I would love to hear from you, like what happens on your, what happened on your side. Because we only get to see what happens in the news. Like the children are taken away and they're sent to a foster care, and then nobody knows what happens to that child next. So I'm actually curious, from a person that was taken out of the house, what happened to you, if you don't mind sharing, if it's not too much. I'm just curious.
Arrested, convicted of child abuse and neglect, and given a suspended sentence of 364 days, along with 1 year of probation. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and watch this one.
All right, so wait. That was a bit extreme, but hey, something different. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to share your experiences and your thoughts, and I will see you in the next one.